Hey guys, we are back again today with another video. I know it's been a while, but I kid you not, I waited until I got my new comforter set to shoot this video. So that means that I've actually been done reading this for some weeks now, and I've been sitting on my commentary, sitting on my thoughts. So today we're doing a Twilight book review. You know, I have always been a Twilight fan of the movies. My dad actually took me to see them as they were coming out, but I never read the books. So I was like, why not? And this book definitely took me on an emotional roller coaster. There's some things that are better developed in the book than are developed in the movie. For example, the relationship that Bella and Jacob have. But anyways, I'm gonna start off by saying, what did I think about it? Okay, it was a little slow in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. And I read this over like a long course of time, for real. Probably took me some months, you know, I've been in school and, you know, just a chapter here, a chapter there, until I got into the meat and potatoes. But in that first low half of the book, I found myself cringing quite a lot. I don't think I quite got the concept in the movies that Bella and Edward are quite literally obsessed with one another. Not only are they obsessed, but they both think that they don't deserve the other person. And they both have such self-loathing attitudes. And I'm like, how do these two personality types complement each other? And Edward's gotta be a little bit arrogant. Like, the way that Bella acts around him, like, oh my God. There's a scene in here, I think you guys, whoever read it, you may know. By the way, I'm gonna spoil this book. I mean, everybody knows what happens. Like, I'm gonna spoil it. Duh. But there's a scene in here where Edward starts to, like, you know, kiss Bella. And you know how they always are like, instead of kissing, he's like rubbing his nose against her jawline and her neck, quite literally sniffing the blood in her veins. And she thinks it's so attractive. This girl passes out. I said,
don't you feel a little ashamed?
I said, ain't no way you just did that. That is so embarrassing. That's your man? Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna try my best to edit out the sound of little footsteps and screaming. But it's probably gonna be impossible. So again, as I'm reading this, I'm also realizing Edward is so much more attractive in the book than in the movie. Like, I literally see why she's so infatuated with him. And I didn't get the concept of like being 17 forever. You know, I always thought like the mind is evolving and you're gaining experiences, you're gaining maturity, but he's still 17 forever. Like, you still have that, you're thinking in the way that a 17-year-old may think. Okay, that's enough of like vampire philosophy. I had to show y'all what I got. Hold on. Okay, ready? Okay. Yes, I got an Edward pillow. And I'm like, usually, I'm like, why would you get this white man on a pillow in your room? I don't know. It's a representation of literature, Edward. This means more to me than Robert Pattinson, whatever his name is. No, that's Edward. That's this Edward. I always thought that I was Team Jacob, right? And I will be Team Jacob in the movie till I die, okay? He's way harder than Edward, and I don't know. Edward's always putting her in danger. Jacob's always rescuing her. Like, I want the guy that's gonna rescue me and not put me in danger, like, and then break my... Edward, it's a love-hate relationship. But another thing that they developed much better in the book than the movie, of course, is how Bella is maniacal for leading on Jacob. Not, and you know, I think we've all done it before. Let someone on. Bella, he's 2 years younger than you. I just don't see why you would. You know what I mean? You already have everybody at school that likes you, wants to be your friend, wants to know you. And then you want Jacob too? That's your dad's friend's kid. Like, y'all are too close to be leading him on. The La Push Beach scene when they first meet and they're walking. I just remember thinking like, dang, Bella, that is messed up. Anyways, in the movie, oh my God, New Moon is my favorite movie. I actually watched it how many times in one day? Like 3 times in one day. That movie is like 3 hours. Needless to say, it will be in my heart forever because it marks, for me, it represents me coming out of a bad time. But just because I'm saying like, oh, I was Team Edward, doesn't mean that Jacob is any less in my heart, because I also got some Jacob merch. Look. That cringy quote, true. I would have poured some tea in here, but I don't like drinking stuff before bed. But yeah, I got my little merch. I'm so excited. And also, you know whose character I hate? But it's supposed to be the point, right? Jessica. Jessica is so annoying. And Bella's kind of a B, because when Jacob Black came over and tried to warn her about Edward, she's like, yeah, I don't think that's any of your business. I'm like, girl, you ready to die about Edward. You ready to die about Edward. I'm like, this man in a wheelchair, she don't give up. She don't give a flying nothing. She don't care. What'd she say? She like, actually, yeah, it doesn't concern you. I'll do what I like. That's basically what she said. That man trying to look out for you, and you know Edward's a vampire. Like, don't be trying to... I could see if Edward wasn't doing nothing. This man rolled with a big clique of vampires, and you trying to put Jacob Black in his place for trying to protect you? Oh, Bella is so ungrateful, because y'all saw how she did Charlie when James was hunting her and she had to hurry up and leave the house. That was just uncalled for. I think really what she should have done is sneak up in the window, take her stuff, and leave a note, so that way she didn't have to hurt her dad. That really hurt my feelings, how she just left her dad there. She's terrible. She's like, she said something, she's like throwing her parents' split, which obviously hurt her dad a lot, throwing that back in his face so that he can be stunned and leave. Like, that whole plan just didn't make any sense to me, right? I'm gonna get out of town as much as possible. They should have just killed James and Victoria right then and there, if you ask me. Why did they just beat him up when it was 9 against 3? Or however many, 7 against 3. They were outnumbered. Oh my god. Rosalie in the book is way meaner than Rosalie in the movie. In the movie, Rosalie is just like weird to me. Like she just always dazed, looking like she's always looking indifferent. And I don't think that real anger or frustration with Bella came through in the movie. I don't think it was because of the actor, but it's just harder to convey that when you don't have the same context, you know. Can't use your words in the movie as much. In the book, when Bella went to the Cullens' house to hide, and they were like, either Esme or Rosalie give her a pair of clothes so that they can't track her scent when she gets in the car. And Rosalie's like, why should I do it? She's coming up in here endangering us all. Why should I help her? I'm like, dang, girl, you really... I respect that you stand on how you feel. And honestly, stop acting like it was all Bella, because it was Bella and Edward. Bella dumb though. She real dumb. She's so dumb. And I just can't get over the fact whenever Bella and Edward are having an intimate moment, it gets so weird because it's literally Edward sniffing the blood in her veins. And Bella's like, he's close to me. He's close to me. I'm probably like so delicious and a snack to him. I'm like, this is crazy, this dynamic. She's just getting like all hot and bothered at the fact that not only is he attracted to you for some odd reason, because she's really a boring girl.
She looks like every other bitch.
It's that he literally, the allure is that he wants to kill you, and you're a challenge because he can't read your mind like other people. That just doesn't sit right with me. And they can't even just kiss regularly because like all that moving and stuff for him, all that moving and stuff when they're kissing, it'd be like tempting Edward to bite her. Like, okay, pretend I'm a vampire and you're my human boyfriend or whatever, and we're like, we can't even kiss because I might suck your blood on accident. Would you want to be with me? Would you want to be with me? The same person said yes. Bella says no.
Is he dumb?
Edward, what do you think about that? But she dumb as hell. For real though. He knows what's up. He has good judgment. That's why Jacob calls her loca, because she's quite literally that. I'm crazy but you like it. Loca, loca, loca. Okay, and I recently started reading New Moon. I'm on a budget, so I have to get the paperback version. Anyways, yeah, that is my book review. I don't think I have much else to say, but I will be getting more and more merch. And yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting more merch for New Moon, which is my favorite book, so I'm gonna dumb out. And yeah, I will see you guys at the book review for New Moon. Bye.